Okay, in section 4.2, we're going to use the substitution method to solve systems. In section 4.1, we solved using the graphing method. Okay, the substitution method works best when one of the equations is in the form of y equals or x equals, then you can substitute that expression into the other equation. Okay, so for example 1, I'm looking for an equation that says y equals or x equals. Okay, so this equation here, it says x equals 3y, which means I can take this expression and substitute it in for x in the other equation. Okay, so I have x equals 3y. So where the x is in this equation, I'm going to substitute in 3y and rewrite the equation. So I'm going to rewrite 3y plus y equals 20. Okay, now I can solve this equation. 3y plus y is 4y. Let's divide by 4. Okay, so I get y equals 5 as my y value, but my answer should be an ordered pair. Okay, so I still need to figure out the x value. So I'm going to take my y equals 5, and I'm going to plug it into one of the original equations. I can plug it in here, or I can plug it in here. It doesn't make a difference. Since this one already says x equals, it says x equals 3y, I'm going to plug the y into here. X equals 3 times, and y equals 5. So I get x equals 15, but then remember my answer should be an ordered pair. The x goes first and the y goes second. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try this again for example 2. Example 2 says 5x plus 2y equals 1. And then the second equation is y equals x plus 4. First, I want to look for the equation that starts with x equals or y equals, not this one. This one says y equals x plus 4. Okay. So I know that y is equal to this expression, okay, which means in the other equation where the y is, I can replace it with that expression. Okay, so I'm going to write 5x plus 2, where the y is, because y equals x plus 4, I can replace y with x plus 4 and bring down the rest of the equation. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and try to solve this equation. Okay, let me distribute. 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 4 is 8. Let's see, 5x plus 2x is 7x minus the 8 minus the 8. 7x equals negative 7. Okay, after all that, I'm going to get that x equals negative 1. But my answer needs to be an ordered pair. So I found x, I still need to find the y value. I can take my x equals negative 1, and I can plug it into the first equation or the second equation to solve for y. Because I want to solve for y, I'm going to plug it in the equation that says y equals. But you will get the same answer both ways. So for y equals x plus 4, y equals, instead of x, I already know what x equals negative 1. Negative 1 plus 4 is 3. So y equals 3. My answer should be an ordered pair. The x goes first, the y goes second. So my answer is negative 1, comma 3. We will have always ordered pairs for these. Okay, let's do 2 more examples and then I'll leave some for you to practice. Okay, example 3 says 5x plus 3y equals 17. X equals 2y plus 6. Again, first I look for the equation that starts with either x equals or y equals. This one, 5x, 3y, no. This one says x equals that expression. So x equals 2y plus 6, which means in the other equation where the x is, I can substitute in 2y plus 6. Okay, I'm going to distribute. 5 times 2y is 10y. 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, I have 10y plus 3y, so that's 13y. Negative 13. Okay, so I found that y equals -1, which is good, but I still need x. Okay, so again, I can plug it into either equation for y. So I can plug it in here or here. Because I'm trying to find x, I'm going to plug it in the x equals equation. But you could do it in the other one, you'll get the same answer. 2 times y plus 6. Okay, and then remember to write your answer as an ordered pair. The x value goes first, the y value goes second. Okay, last example, and then you're going to practice some on your own. Okay, example 4 says 6x minus 2y equals 4, y equals 2x minus 7. Okay, the equation that says y equals or x equals is the second one. It says y equals this. So on the other equation where the y is, I can substitute in 2x minus 7. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and distribute. Distribute carefully because there is a -2. So -2 times 2x is -4x. -2 times -7 is +14. Okay, 6x minus 4x is 2x. -10. Let's divide by 2. Okay, after all that, I got x equals -5, which is good, but I still need the y value. So I'm going to go back up to the equation to tell me the y value. Y equals 2x minus 7. So 2 times -5 minus 7. -17, and then my answer is an ordered pair with the x coordinate first and the y value second. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the practice problems so you can see them all. Go ahead and try them on your own. Pause the video and then come back and check your answers. Okay, check your answers or check the table of contents for the completed notes if you would like to see a picture of the solutions.